starting to get some specific things for Western Michigan ironed out. We went to scout teams for the first time today, and we'll continue to do that until we get up to game day on next Saturday, following Saturday. But guys are working hard and really starting to get sharp, so it's fun to watch them to do that.
Why Danny Eiling?
You know, they both played extremely well for the first 2 weeks, and I think the biggest thing is, you know, coming out of the spring, he was a little bit ahead, and I thought that, you know, Austin did a great job of closing the gap, and really, I feel 100% confident with putting Austin in the game. But I felt that, you know, after the spring season, he had the edge, and someone has to take it from him. That's the only reason. But like I told Austin this morning, I said I've never been more proud of a guy and feel more comfortable with putting a guy in if we need to, as Austin right now.
Danny did things right too, though.
Oh, absolutely. No, we wouldn't take him out if he didn't.
Right.
No, I'm saying that they both did extremely well, and I feel really good about both of them. And you got to make a decision.
Were there some specifics that Danny did better than just?
You know, it's just the whole package. I think for both of them, they both did extremely well.
Overall, offensively and defensively, where are you at right now?
I think we've made some significant strides just over the last 4 or 5 practices. I think the defense is doing a good job of getting lined up. There was one period last week where we went no huddle, and they only didn't get lined up one time in about 20 snaps. And they're starting to really run to the ball. So I feel really good about where they are. And, you know, you made a couple of position changes or moves. We're putting Juwan in with the first group. So that obviously helps. And then you got Razan back a little bit today. He's not 100% yet, but you got him back, and he always helps up the middle. And then offensively, you know, there's so much good communication going on right now with the center and the guys that flanks the center. That I really feel like they know exactly what they're doing across the board. So it's a good start.
Still just holding Sermon out?
No, we're not holding him out, but he's still a little sore.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get him back by the end of the week, if not beginning of next week. But he's got a hip flexor that's bothering him.
Is there concern about that, knowing that you're pretty thin at that position?
Well, there's a little bit of concern, but when he gets healthy, we'll be okay.
Can you quantify the improvement from a year ago today to today?
I don't know if you can. I can tell you it's large. I don't know if you can put a degree of measurement on it, but I think it's extremely large.
Tim Cason playing a little safety for
yeah,
you now?
Yeah, we moved him inside, and we think that's probably more of a natural position for Timmy. And he adapted well. And he's only been there for 2 days, but we think he can help us back inside.
How much farther ahead are Danny and Austin right now than they were a year ago?
Light years. I mean, those guys have worked extremely hard in the classroom to put themselves that far ahead. Now things roll off their tongue, where last year all of them struggled to call the plays, and because it comes out so easily, they can see it before the play even happens.
You talked about going to scout teams today. What are some of the things that you're looking to focus on against Western Michigan?
It's all their looks. You know, offensively and defensively, it's Western Michigan's looks, and making sure we get the right blitz checks and the right things defensively called against what they're going to run against us, and we'll do that for about 5 or 6 practices.
Now that you had a chance to study the film from the scrimmage, what stood out? What things do you really need to focus on this week?
I think that they were very efficient offensively. Very efficient, getting up, running plays, and a lot of big plays in the run game. We need to make some more big plays in the passing game. And defensively, like I said the other day, I thought they responded well after the first 2 series. So they didn't start as fast as you like them to, but after that, they started playing and settling down a little bit, which is key.
Will your intention, and I know things can change, be to redshirt David Blau?
We talked about that yesterday, and obviously that's the intention. And right now he's sitting at the 3rd holder, so we had talked about that. You know, we got to get another holder in there just in case we lose the other 2 guys.
Did you get out of this quarterback competition what you wanted? I mean, certainly you're going to name a starter regardless, but I think maybe partially was just say nothing is safe. You know, we want a competition everywhere, you know, and quarterback is the one place that, you know, this is so visible, I guess.
Absolutely. I think those 2 guys answered the challenge, whether I put it out there verbally or not. They answered the challenge, both of those guys, and they each got better because of it. And you want competition across the board, and we certainly had it at that position.
The Danny Etling you chose today, I mean, you obviously chose him last season, is just a completely different guy, right? I mean,
he is much more comfortable, much more confident. But both of them are. You know, they're both very comfortable right now.
You talked about play calling. How does that confidence show through, I guess?
Play calling?
I mean, with Danny, you mentioned how when he's calling the plays now, but how does that confidence, though, show through day in and day out?
You're able to visualize things when it comes off your tongue so much easier. You can see it as you're walking out of the huddle. What's happening? Pictures are being drawn in your head as you're walking out of the huddle. I think that's huge. Instead of just thinking about what did I just say, it's okay. This is the picture that I'm getting.